second one was to the thief who was hanging on the cross beside him. And now we see Jesus now focuses his attention to his mother Mary. I mean, how could we forget about Mary? This is, in fact, Jesus' earthly mother. Just imagine the state of mind that Mary is going through. To her, this is Jesus, her baby boy. To her, this is Jesus, the child she carried in her stomach for 9 months. To her, this is Jesus, the boy she watched grow into a man. To her, this is Jesus, the boy she had provided for. To her, this is Jesus, the boy she had to take care of when he was sick. To her, this is her baby. How I can only imagine the pain she was feeling watching her son be beat, spit on, abused, cussed at, slapped, kicked, and tortured, and not being able to do anything about it. We come to realize a mother has this undying love and undying compassion for her son. Do I have a witness? Yes. A real mother would give up food to make sure her child could eat. A real mother would sacrifice herself to protect her child. A real mother would work 2 jobs before she allows her child not to have. A real mother will protect her child at any means necessary. A real mother would travel far and long to be with her child when they need her. A real mother will stay by their child's side in a hospital bed and be there praying. Do I have any real mothers in the house that would agree with me?
Yes.
Mary was a real mother.
Yeah.
She stayed right there when Jesus was being crucified. Imagine the pain Mary was in watching her son be crucified. Mary was a real mother. She stayed right there. Jesus knew and was aware of his mother's presence, and I could see him now looking down from the cross, looking at her, looking at his mother's eyes and seeing how much it was filled with hurt, looking into his mother's eyes and seeing how much pain she was in. I can imagine Jesus looking at his mother and seeing how bad she was and how bad she wanted to just be over. I can only imagine Mary questioning, just like the other boy on the cross, and why, Jesus? Why don't you just come down? Let's go home. That we don't have to go through this. And with all that pain, he was paying attention to his mother. I can imagine Jesus looking at her, and even with all that he was going through, he was concerned about his mother. Jesus then looked down at his mother, then looks to John the disciple and said these words, "Mother, behold your son, and son, behold your mother." Can I make the text real for y'all? Do you mind? I said, do you mind? Do you mind if I make it a little bit modern? Do you mind if I give it a Minister Josh flavor? Do you mind?
All right.
All right. Don't worry, it ain't gonna take long. I'm gonna be done in a second, but I'm just gonna give it some flavor. Jesus is sitting there on the cross, tired, ready to go home. I ain't talking about home as in back to the crib. I'm talking about home, the right side of the Father. Stay with me now if you want to get the story. He then looks at his mother and sees how hurt she is. Then he looks at his brother in faith, looks at him and remembers all that they've been through together, how many lives they've changed together, how many nights they have been up talking and laughing. This is the same brother who was with him for all those years. He looks at his mother and then looks at his brother and says, "All right, Mama Dukes, I see you upset and whatnot. I'm aware of how you're feeling. And I'm sure you want me to be here to take care of you, but I can't do it physically. So look over there and see my brother right there. He's going to be your new son." I see John looking back at Jesus in shock and said, And then Jesus said, "My brother, this right here is your new Mama Dukes." Now, I see Mary couldn't possibly be happy, so I can picture her saying, "But Jesus, you are my baby. I raised you." Y'all, she didn't want to let him go. So Mary was his real mother. It ain't easy to sit back and watch your son suffer. I don't know how many mothers could, but Jesus didn't look at her and say, "Mama, I got to go." Can I make it real for you?
Make it real.
He was looking down at his mother and said, "I know you are my mother, get ready, but I'm about my Father's business. There was a call on my life that I must answer to." I said, "Get ready. There's a purpose in my blood that drips. I know, Mama, you are hurt, but there's something you must know about your son." I don't know if you've been paying attention tonight, but I have come not just as your earthly son, but I also came to be the king. I don't know if you're paying attention to my development, but there's something that's in me that's different from every other child. I happen to be the one. I am the one that was but I got to go. I got a job to do. There are some people who need me in my first form. And I can see Mary still upset. And I see Jesus now stepping out of his, that's my mama stage, and getting into